everybody, coming to you live from the little lemonade stand as I almost just fell, but I'm an athlete, so I stayed on my feet. Want to give you guys a little update. As you know, we are Plant 410, Middlebury, Indiana. Very, very proud to be with Forest River. We're starting to make a lot of noise, make a big ruckus. Why? Because our leadership is the most transparent and accessible in the industry, and we're setting a new standard of how we serve by going factory direct to every one of you retail customers throughout North America. Of course, we are able to accelerate our communication thanks to RBTV, where you can catch the Where's Willie TV show streaming on 11 apps throughout North America. Okay, enough on the intro. Want to talk? We do factory tours in person and virtual, and we're getting more and more every single week. Want to take a minute because we've been getting some questions on why are we using Brianza as our supplier. The biggest reason why we want to partner with them is what the camera's showing you. Aesthetically, it's not going to yellow. This is the first thing you see. This is your first impression with your RV. And you don't want to see a bunch of hairs and fibers. You don't want to see it yellowing. So we're really impressed with the performance of what's being produced by Brianza to give all of our customers a very high gloss, long lasting finish that's going to require very little maintenance, but again, it's going to have that new look for many, many years. The other thing I love about Brianza is the fact that it is a great synergy with what we already do. Because we have a laminated 2-inch sidewall that we produce, the backside has some porosity to help us distribute all the glue to give the strongest bond that we can produce, and I believe the strongest bond that we have produced out of this plant with this Brianza fiberglass material. The other thing that we love about it, and so does our customers, is that it's extremely durable while also being extremely lightweight. And the lighter we can get these coaches without having to make shortcuts or compromises on quality materials, that's what's really allowing us to deliver more value to all of our retail customers, as they can have, like I said, a very high gloss finish that's not going to yellow. It's extremely lightweight, that's going to help lighten their load when they're in transit with these beautiful coaches. And also UV resistant, and it's also going to have a very low thermal expansion. So in other words, it's able to stay stabilized as you have spikes in temperature from being extremely hot like it is today to cold climate times as well. And remember, if we're near to freezing, you need to winterize everything that we produce here. That's why we use this fiberglass for everything that we build here at Forest River Plant 410. If you have more questions about our fiberglass, our processes, any aspect of our construction, you guys already know we are the most transparent and accessible leadership this RV industry has ever seen. So if you want to schedule a factory tour, both in person or from the comfort of your own home, get a hold of us at 574-821-1487 or email us at 410cs@forestriverinc.com.